Welcome friends, I'm Christine Kish and I want to welcome you into my kitchen. Today I'm going to take some simple ingredients and turn them into a delicious seafood chowder in just a matter of minutes. And these are using simple grocery store ingredients. I have some Harbor Lobster Juice, which is one of my favorite things to add extra flavor to soups and sauces. So I use that frequently. I also am using Campbell's Chunky New England Clam Chowder, some chicken of the sea crab meat, and I'm also adding some shrimp that is already cooked and some more potatoes because I like potatoes a lot. And I'm also going to add some bacon. So let's get started and I'll show you what I'm going to do. Move these ingredients out of the way for the moment. I have some potatoes that I've just baked and want to cut up, but I want to just kind of remove the skin a bit. And I cooked them with the skin on because it's a little bit easier to remove the peel. And I don't care if some of the peel is left on. Normally I actually like potatoes with the peel in my soup, but this particular soup is a little bit better with potatoes that do not have the peel, which also makes my daughter very happy. My youngest daughter cannot stand the taste or texture of potato peels, so she likes them peeled as often as possible. But every once in a while she'll, go with the flow and we'll be fine. But let me just peel these really quickly here. And I like to still bake my potato with the skin on because it does add some extra flavor to the potato. And see how easily the skin just peels right off. And even though I could have pre-peeled these and cooked them without the skin on, although it takes just an extra minute or two to peel these, it's well worth the effort. And I would say that part of why I am pre-cooking the potatoes as opposed to putting them in raw and just letting them soften up naturally in the soup is predominantly because I am using already cooked seafood. And if you've ever had overcooked seafood, you know that it's just a heartbreak to a seafood lover like myself. That if you're going to use good shrimp and crab, and sometimes I'll throw lobster or halibut or whatever seafood I happen to have handy into this soup, it's a great way to use up leftovers if we've made salmon and for whatever reason we did not finish the salmon. This is a great way to use it up as well. So I'll just peel one more here. This is just a kind of cold, wintry feeling day in Northern California. Normally we do not get quite the harsh weather that other parts of the country get, but today just seemed like a day that screamed for soup. So I'm just going to dice these up into some random chunks here. And then I will just put them in my pot. Actually, let me get rid of these peels real quick. Just dice these up the rest of the way. And, although a lot of times I'm very precise in my chopping, etc., I find that with potatoes in this particular soup, I like them big and chunky, and I really don't care if they're all uniform. I kind of like the variety of chunks because being a potato lover, there's nothing like having a bowl of soup and running into a large potato that just, warms my heart. Let me do one more half here. And likewise, if your family likes other vegetables or if you have other leftovers in the kitchen, maybe, or in the refrigerator, maybe you have some leftover corn from last night. That is also very good in this seafood chowder. So I'm just going to dump these in. And then the rest of this is extremely simple. It does not get any faster than this. I am going to just dump in 3 cans of Campbell's chunky New England clam chowder. And I'm going to add in 2 bottles of Bar Harbor Maine lobster juice. Now they also do a lovely crab juice, but I like the lobster juice. Now if you don't have lobster juice, you can still do this without the lobster juice. You can use like I said, clam juice if you want to have it really heavy on the clam flavor. And you can also use lobster bisque or lobster bouillon, which is available if you're lucky in some areas. This is just some cooked shrimp that was frozen. Some chicken of the sea lump crab, and I had used some of the crab for an appetizer the other day, and this was just some leftover crab that I wanted to use up. That's why we decided to make soup. And this is just some crumbled up bacon because, everything's better with bacon. I'm going to add just a little bit more seasonings to it. This is just some Mrs. Dash. And I'm going to add some cracked coarse ground pepper. Now, of course, you can use fresh ground pepper, but I just wanted to use the prepared stuff just to demonstrate how easy this is. Now I'm just going to stir this up, and you can see that this is just a lovely soup, just ready to go. And all I need to do is warm this through, and it's ready to go. So I have this lovely cooker here that I like to make small quantities of soup in. It heats up very quickly, and in just a matter of minutes we'll be enjoying our lovely seafood chowder. So I wanted to thank you for joining me. I'm still learning how to do these broadcasts and trying to figure things out, but I do appreciate your support and your kind words, and thank you so much. Hope you'll make something you love for someone you love today.